Welcome to the MyGuru Online MAT classroom. Today we're going to look at a slightly different type of MAT analogy where the exam expects you to notice changes in the literal letters that are happening within the given terms, as opposed to looking for a contextual or meaning-based analogy. These can be particularly tricky because if you're not aware that they happen, you might fall into some rather cleverly laid traps. Now, we know that because we're dealing with blank in choice B, or in term B rather, so the blank is term B, means that our pivot term is going to be C, because you can never relate B to C, so that means we can consider the options here for term C of here against the ones that have already been provided in capitals, as opposed to dealing with the answer choice. So now we want to look and think about whether we're dealing with hearth and here, or here and deer. So in this case, you may look at this and go, well, really, all I'm looking at is something like these rhyme, or, and you can actually have double relationships, these are minus a literal TH. And either of those is going to be a fine relationship. Now, if you see that, you're going to go, okay, well, quite obviously, the correct answer then becomes dearth, because you take the TH off of dearth, you get deer, just as you take the TH off of hearth and get here. Similarly, hearth and dearth, they rhyme. Here and deer, they also would rhyme. So that is the right answer. Now, look at how they lay the traps. Love is a trap if you just kind of try to say that it somehow is kind of alike to deer. Because you might call your significant other, for instance, dear or love. And a big overall concept here is that, in general, kind of alike is not specific enough for an acceptable MAT analogy. So you have to be able to articulate something specific. And in this case, love to deer would not make sense, and hearth or hearth to deer wouldn't work either, right? So love is going to be out. Now, greeting, again, just kind of relates to deer. You might start a greeting with deer. You're not going to start your hearth with here. It doesn't make sense at all. So that's out. And then heat, this is a wrong relationship trap. Because you could say that a hearth provides heat, but here does not provide deer. So in this case, the correct answer is A, and you just have to be careful to not fall into any traps by knowing how analogies work on this unique exam.